Hansshow roof bars for the Model Y Juniper. This was sent over by Hansshow, as you can see here in the packaging. This is the first time I'll be using a roof rack that's not Tesla OEM. On my Model 3 and Model Y previously, I had the OEM roof rack from Tesla. So I'm going to check out to see how similar or not similar this is compared to the OEM. So let's go and open it up. Okay, so first thing we have here, so we got an instruction manual video with the QR code. We have all the covers on the outside of the rack. You got your tools, your bolts, and then lastly you got the rubber pads that go on the bottom, and then a key because you can lock it. Alright, let's see here. First impressions. This looks identical to the one with Tesla's. It even has the rubber channel so you can apply any kind of T-slot, and it's slidable, as you can see here. There's the locking mechanism, but otherwise it's got that rounded front and the narrow back. Has that teardrop shape, just like the OEM crossbars. You can see here. See, it's teardrop, rounded, good for aerodynamics and reducing drag and noise. The bars are different. The one that's shorter in length is actually going to go in the rear of the car, and the one that's the longer one will go towards the front of the car. So when it comes to installing the actual metal anchor points underneath the glass, get a ladder so you can see it better. And I put some towels on both ends just to protect the glass in case I accidentally, drop it a little too fast. And what you want to locate here is the arrow. This is the arrow, and there's two lines, and you want to get underneath that. So you're going to grab this pry tool, and I usually start off on this side, and I go underneath here to get underneath the seal, the weather seal, and I slide it just like that. And once I get to the spot that I need to get to, I slide the metal anchor underneath the glass, just like that. This is already cleaned. I cleaned it off already, as you can see. And we're just going to put the protective sticker right here. We have the front right or front passenger. Slide it through the hole right here, and you're ready to go. Now, I don't recommend doing this by yourself. It's always safer to do it with someone else. I've done this so many times that I can do it by myself. So I'm gonna grab the longer one. I'm gonna let it rest right there on the yellow part. And this is kind of hard, but you have to make it line up to fall in that hole. So I'm just gonna kind of guess it right here. There you go, bullseye. And I'll do this side as well. There you go. And once that's in, I could start putting this screw in, and I'll go to the other side. You can see I lined it as well too here. Just got to make sure, oops, it goes in the hole like that. There you go. Now I got my nut. Use your Allen key. You don't want to make this too tight, okay? So right here, when you stick the key in and you return it, it should bring a pin up. And what basically it does is it prevents you from being able to spin this. Alright, so the last part of the screwing is a little tough because as you tighten it, the inner thread is sticking out. So you can no longer put this and tighten it, but it needs to be a little tighter. So I was pushing down to see if I can turn it some more. One other method you can do is just to manually tighten it, is just to use some kind of like needle nose, just like that. Then we can grab our lock and then have it lock. And then it should be good. Put that in right there, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So I'm pushing down, gonna turn it all the way like that. Then I'm gonna lock it. There you go. Put my piece in. There you go. Which is right there. As you can see, that's where my arrow's at. So again, we got to go underneath the rubber seal. All right, so we got this in. Just like that. Okay, so we got that in. Let's put the sticker on. Make sure there's no dust here. Just like that. This is going to be the rear passenger. Just going to go like that. Easy. Let's get in from one of these angles here. There you go. Put it in. I got my last piece of tape here. Just going to go right there. have it rest on cloth. Try and bullseye your part into there, just like that. Boom, easy. Just put it in right there. Let's get it secured. That's my installation and review of the Hansshow Roof Rack for the new Tesla Model Y Juniper. For being less than half the price of the OEM Tesla Roof Racks, I think it's a great deal. In addition, the load rating on these are 220 pounds versus the 165 pounds on the OEM Tesla racks. Anyway, don't forget to use the coupon code below for a 20% off. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.